guys. So, our time together on College Life and Blindness, otherwise known as CL&B, has come to an end. By the time I upload this, I will have graduated. I started this vlog back in 2015 as a college freshman. My first few videos were definitely awkward. Honestly, all of my videos are awkward because I am awkward, but I definitely do feel like I have gotten better. I now have added iMovie flourishes because I finally worked out, got the hang of that. But we've been through a lot together. Sorry, the dog in the background. I am at my godmother's in Atlanta right now. But we've been through a lot together. We went through the math issues. If for anyone who is new, if you want a quick recap, basically I started my college career planning to double major in psychology and English with a concentration in creative writing and double minor in religion and cultural anthropology. Over time, I took a cultural anthrop course and I was like, this is not for me. I was actually really invested in psychology, but I had a lot of issues with my accessibility office and math. They didn't give me Braille. The readers that I had were not math savvy, so basically I had no chance. I took the class multiple times, did not pass either time because there was always an accessibility issue somewhere along the way. I did reach out to a lawyer, I reached out to the head of accessibility, and basically nothing. Not passing the math class meant that I didn't pass the prereq for the psych major, so I ended up only studying English with a concentration in creative writing and minoring in religion. This also led to tons of anxiety, or not necessarily, anxiety, and I sought out counseling from my school's counseling center, and it was just a lot.
After years of this, I didn't know when or if I would graduate. I'd lost a lot of motivation. I was feeling burnt out. I was taking incompletes. Also had some personal stuff going on. On top of that, I feel like a lot of the people in my life were supportive and encouraging, but I also felt like some of them felt I wasn't being forceful enough, which added another level of stress.
I had difficult professors. I had a professor who refused to be accommodating. I also just shared many stories of the people, grabbing me there was that one time I was recently watching one of my videos where this dude propositioned me. He asked if I wanted to spend the night with him. I was very uncomfortable. I think I said, no thank you or something. I don't remember which video that is. I will look for it, either put it in the description or just come back and, do a future insert and tell you what the video was. What else has happened? I talked about my complaints of going back home. I talked about my awkward dorming incidences, wherein my first few days I was so awkward. I'm really social, but social doesn't mean I'm also not shy, or I like interacting with people, but that doesn't prohibit shyness or doesn't prohibit me having awkwardnesses. So I really didn't want to walk into anybody. I didn't want people to be like, oh, the blind person is doing this, the blind person is cooking. And so I did not come out of my room for a really long time. I would tiptoe to my door and press my ear to the door and see if I made sure I didn't hear anybody outside. And yeah, I dealt with that. I did collaboration videos with friends. And yeah, we've been through a lot together over these past few years. You guys saw me baking. Then I had my first trip to Montenegro, and then my first trip to England. That was really exciting, visiting my aunt and cousins, and then with my friend Zule, we went to Switzerland. And so we've been through a lot these past 5 years or so. The reason I made this vlog, it was in response to my blog, which I had started sometime in high school, and I was just talking about the experiences being a blind person, sort of giving tips, but also just sharing, And then I had seen makeup YouTubers, and I was not into makeup at the time, and I was like, well, I'm gonna start making the content that I wanted to see. Of course, after I started my videos, I found a whole host of blind vloggers who were talking about not only makeup, but they were talking about other things, talking about their lives. But I persisted and I was inconsistent, and I, still gained a following. So thank you everybody who's joined. My vlogging days are not over, I promise. I will just be talking about daily life in blindness and just shifting on into the work world. I am starting freelance editing. I'm also getting more into voiceover work. That's something else I'd like to freelance. On top of that, for jobs, I am searching for full-time work as an editor with a book publisher. My dream job is to work with Random House, but honestly, I'm, applying to all of the things, and I will 100% keep you posted. I will still be making booktube videos and just covers, both good and bad, and whatever else comes to mind. I'm always open to recommendation. I have a handful of reaction videos, which that was never something I had planned to do, but somebody asked, so I did it. Ooh, also, fun fact, I created an Instagram last month, so you guys can totally follow me there. I have a bit of a crusade going on to
more accessible. For obvious reasons, accessibility is very important to me. I've already DM'd one organization and plan to email others about adding alt text to their images. This is important for you too, non-VI viewers. Alt text is a description of your picture that can be picked up by screen readers for blind and visually impaired people. On Instagram, you can find it in advanced settings. You can also find it on Twitter and Facebook. Me personally, I like long, in-depth descriptions, but some people like a quick description, just I'm wearing a blue jacket or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, but in what am I saying? In addition to being helpful to blind people, it can also benefit you as alt text is picked up by search engines. And so, depending on the keywords you have in there, it can bring more traffic to your page.
Let's see. Do I have anything else to say to you guys? I'm not sure. You guys should look back at the archives of my past CL&B videos. So, yeah, finally, I made it. And till next time in my other videos, but bye for these videos.